Hi Marist Athletes, my name is Sydney Nitzkorski. I'm a registered dietitian and I began working in the athletic department. I've met a lot of you doing team lectures and some through individual nutrition sessions, and I've really loved getting to know you. I am also a fitness instructor, and that's what today is going to be. This is going to be a 10-minute core video. I would love to make this a weekly thing if there's interest and enthusiasm. So please let me know if you're using these videos. If not, I probably won't continue making them, but I do think any athlete can be a little bit stronger, a little bit more stable when their core is strong and stable. So I think you can put more power into your sport, whether it's in the pool, on the court, on the field. This is designed to support what you're already doing in terms of practice and in the weight room. So most of the time you won't need any equipment. Today you do need a ball or a pillow or even a sweatshirt that you put right between your knees. If you don't have anything, that's totally fine. But the format's going to be 5 exercises that we repeat twice. We'll do each one for about 45 seconds and then go on to the next one. It's pretty continuous. You can always modify, but I do want the 10 minutes to be challenging. My goal is for you to do this at least once during the week, but 2 or 3 times would be even better. Let's get started. Like I said, we're going to move continuously for the 10 minutes. So the first exercise is a dead bug. I'm going to start the clock in just a second. I'll show you first and then I'll start the clock. So head, neck, and shoulders down, both arms up, feet are at a right angle. We do opposite, so right arm and left leg extend, hit the floor, come back, other side. I'm going to hit the clock. We're going to start for 45 seconds. Go ahead and join me. Right arm, left leg, bring it back, other side. So a couple things to think about. Do not let your back move. Don't let it arch. It can have a tiny little arch. That's your natural curve, the natural curve of the spine, neutral curve, but don't let it pop up at all. Any more than that. The goal is for your hand and your foot to hit about the same time, so your upper and lower body are communicating. This feels pretty easy. You can try lifting your head, neck, and shoulders. Your hand might not hit, that's fine. And if you began with the same side, don't worry, people do that all the time. Let's see where we are with timing. We were at 36, so we're gonna go for another 10 seconds. And then we'll move on to the second exercise, which is a bridge with an adduction. So a ball squeeze. All right, grab that ball, pillow, whatever you have, put it right between your knees. Get your feet pretty close to your bottom, I'd say about 6-8 inches. Squeeze your shoulder blades together underneath you. Lift your hips the whole time we're squeezing the ball. We're gonna extend the right leg, bring it back. Left leg, bring it back. If you lose the ball, just let it go. Don't chase it around the room, just let it go, don't worry about it, and continue. The goal here is for the hips to stay nice and high, for there not to be a ton of movement here, which obviously as you're squeezing the ball makes it a little bit harder. That's part of the point. Your elbows should be really actively digging into the ground, so your shoulder blades are involved here. They're not relaxed at all. We're at 33, friends. 10 more to go. Digging the shoulder blades, keeping the hips nice and high, squeezing the ball a little bit. The second round's gonna be a lot smoother because you already know these exercises. All right, go for one more. Each leg. Put the ball right to the side. Obviously, we're going to use it for the second round. Exercise number 3 is just an extension. So we're going to go alternating legs and holding it. I'm going to lift my head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend my right leg out, hovering it. 1, 2. Bring it back. Other side. All right, on repeat. A couple things. Head, neck, and shoulders down will make this a lot easier. The lower your leg goes, the harder this is. Same idea with that neutral spine. A tiny little curve is okay, but we're not popping up. You can even press your lower back flat into the ground. So again, hardest is head, neck, and shoulders are up. Foot is really close to the ground, maybe even just barely touching. Keep a little space between your chin and your chest. We're not pulling at all. You might start to feel your stomach heating up by this point. Nice job. Let's get one more in on each side. And then we're in a side plank. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna have my back to you for half of these, but I wanna make this nice and smooth. We're in a side plank, elbows right under the shoulders, feet are on that same line. We're gonna reach our top hand under, rotate a little bit, come back up, and then you're gonna make like an equal sign with your forearms. Go to the other side. Reach under. Come on up. You can make a fist with your hands so that you keep your upper body nice and active, really squeezing the shoulder blades every time as you go through. I've stacked my feet and I just roll with them. But another way, oops, I almost lost my balance. Another way to do it, would be to get your feet heel to toe. That's a little bit more stable. I like stacking, but either way is fine. We're already at 35 seconds. Just one more after this, then we repeat it all. Obviously, if you only had 5 minutes, I would take it, but I'd rather the 10. From here, we're gonna go right into a full plank, so it's gonna be lots of planking right at the end. Ideally, don't come down at all. We're gonna go into a full hand plank and just do scapula push-ups. So this is not a push-up where the arms are bending, just retracting and protracting the shoulder blades. So sinking down, pushing all the way up. Sink down, push up. You've gotta fight your elbows bending. There's no bend in the elbows here. This is just a postural exercise. You can always drop your knees and do this in a modified plank. I'm totally fine with modifications as long as you really need them. I want you to push yourself as much as possible. Sinking, coming all the way up. Something else you're gonna hear me say a lot is pull your belly button up. I want your transverse abdominis contracted so that you're in as safe and strong of a position as possible. So even in this position, where gravity would love to pull your belly down, don't let it. Pull your belly button up. Continue. One more. And then we're gonna just go back to the top. Have a quick sip of water if you've got it right there. And then back to dead bug in 5 seconds. Take a nice deep breath, hands up, begin. Again, fighting your back, maybe fighting's not the right word, just challenging your back not to move at all. Really flat into the ground or that tiny little neutral spine curve. Seeing if your hand and your foot hit at the same time. We want our upper and our lower body to communicate. And I don't put any music on when I do my videos just because I think it's a little harder to hear, but if you have a way of playing music while you follow along, please be my guest. I know sometimes that makes a big difference. All right, friends, keep going. Let's see what we're at. 35. I always seem to hit it at 35. 10 more seconds. Even in this position, pull the belly button down, nice and contracted. From here, we grab that ball in 3, 2, 1. You can take a second or two. I built in that 15-second transition, but if you want to just roll through it and keep doing it, I'm all for it. All right, squeeze the ball as hard as you can. Dig the elbows down and lift. So I have a pretty squishy exercise ball here. If you had something like a soccer ball or a basketball, it's not going to compress as much, and that's fine. But if you have a squishier ball or like a sweatshirt, put your feet pretty close to each other. I'd say, I can't see mine, but maybe they're 2-3 inches apart. Keeping the hips nice and high, using the glutes. So glutes are absolutely a part of the core. With these videos, I'll be including some glute work. I might lose my ball. What are you gonna do? We're at 30, 15 more seconds. And, oh, there it goes. Just keep going nice and high. Challenge yourself, see how high you can get. I've lost the ball, obviously, so I'm kicking my legs a little bit higher. Nice job. Alternating extension. Head, neck, and shoulders can come up. Start with the feet at the right angle. Extend, hold it. 1, 2. Bring it back. Something that I notice, I do this, if I catch myself on a video, sometimes I'll pull my knees in. It's like a simple way of cheating. Not that I'm trying to, but the body just finds that path of least resistance. So push your knees out right now. Push them out 1 inch. Just got a lot harder, right? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm definitely shaking a little bit. I appreciate that. That's what I want. When I'm working on core, I want it to be hard. If it's always easy, you're probably not getting that much stronger. See if you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders a little bit higher. That makes quite a difference. We're already at 35. For the very last one, we'll go for a full minute just so we can get exactly 10. All right, this is the third one. From here, we're in a right side plank. And then left side. All right, take a nice deep breath. Line everything up. Feet, knees, hip, elbow are all on one line. Elbows right under the shoulder. Make sure it's not out. Come on up. Active upper body. Make a fist. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Roll it through. Other side. Squeeze. Reach under. Bring it back. Roll it through. Make a fist or a flat palm. Either way is fine. Squeeze your glutes. Everything is really tight here. There's no bend in the knees. You could absolutely do this modified.
Okay, you can roll through in a modified plank on the knees. I think on some of these I'm forgetting the reach under. Either way, let's see where we're at. About 4 seconds left. Get one more. And then from here, let's go right into a high plank, modified or full scapular push-up. So again, shoulder blades come together without letting them come up, right? They're pulled down towards your back pockets if you had them. Hands are right under the shoulders. If you have to adjust, move your hands in, move them back wherever you have to. Hips are pretty low. Belly button's pulled in. We have 45 more seconds. We started this one a little early, so the last one's like a bonus. I hope this feels challenging for you. Like I said, I really welcome your feedback. Let me know if this is easy, if it's hard, if you were able to use it, if it was convenient. I want to use these videos as a way of getting to know you and vice versa. By all means, please reach out to me, email me to set up an individual nutrition session. Your coaches should have my email, and it's also listed in McCann. We are so close, friends. 15 more seconds. As you come down towards the mat, don't let your shoulders creep up. Push them away. Get one more in, and that's 10 minutes. We're done. Awesome. Nice job, everybody. Again, my name is Sydney Nitzkorski. I'm the registered dietitian for the Marist Athletic department. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.